my loves. So today I'm going to be filming a video on how to get massive lashes without using false lashes. The reason I like these kinds of videos is because it's a little bit easier to not have to put on false lashes sometimes. I know sometimes when I go out after a night of being at the club and dancing, I really don't like the way my lashes feel. They start almost crunching me. I don't know how to explain it, but I know I'm putting them on right, but it just feels weird. I'll just be using, honestly, just one tool you really need. It's optional to use an eyelash curler. I'm not using one now because I don't have one with me. And then you can also use one of these like eyelash combs. And then the mascara that I will be using, which I believe I already mentioned in the tutorial, is the Best Lash Extreme from Jordana. They're at Walgreens. They're, I believe, $99. I honestly love this mascara. So this is what they end up looking like. I don't know if the camera can really catch it, but I mean, for someone who doesn't really have necessarily the best lashes in the world, and also for just not wearing falsies, this is not. The way I discovered this method was because I like to do my friend's makeup before we all go out, and so one of my friends was like, I don't want false lashes. She's like, I just don't like them. It's so hard to put them on her. She's like, make my damn lashes look like they're good. She's like, that's your one job. And I'm just like, all right, fine. So I just decided to use this technique for lashes, so it worked. She liked it, so I've been using it since then. So anyways, like I said, enjoy the video. Hopefully it helps some of you. I know this isn't for everyone, so I'm really sorry if I'm not any help to you, but hopefully it helps someone. So I hope you enjoy, and bye-bye. Alright, so let's get started, guys. So we have our eyes here, a little peepers, and you want to make sure your lashes are completely clean and that you don't have any residue on there, that they're not wet. So if you need to take off your makeup, because if you already had makeup on earlier today and then you're going out tonight, then you need to make sure you take off the makeup and then also make sure it dries. So what I like to do is just use a makeup remover, even if it's oil free. I like to go witch hazel right after. So not necessarily like on my whole eyeball, but just take some witch hazel and just like on your lashes, just to make sure they're completely dry. Once they're dry, you can get started. So it's optional to use an eyelash curler. Unfortunately, I don't have mine with me today. I'm at home, and I actually left at our friend's house last time we went out. So if you want, you can just brush through your lashes just to make sure there are no actual like clumps and stuff. So this is a very cheap eyelash comb from Elf. It's actually broken, so that's how cheap it is. So yeah, and then we're going to be using some really cheap mascara. This is the Best Lash Extreme from Jordana. It's a whole $1 or like $1.99. It's one of the cheapest mascaras at work that I have ever used. So we're going to get started. And I know it may look that I'm wearing eyeliner, but I'm really not. I think I just have really dark, I guess, eyelash beds. I don't know. But anyway, so we're just going to open up our mascara, take it out like that, and then you want to make sure you start at the, and I'm going to be actually looking down at my mirror, but you have to make sure you start at the bottom and kind of shimmy up, because this is a really good way to start, so that way, because once you already have a lot of it, okay, ignore that. Once you have a lot of it on top, it's going to be really hard to shimmy from the bottom to the top, and it's just going to look really weird. So you want to start right away shimmying from the bottom to the top. So again, just keep doing that. And I know this may seem kind of excessive, but honestly, I prefer doing this sometimes over actually going and putting on fake lashes or something, because sometimes I don't have time, or there are just days, and I'm just going to go in again. And there are just days where I just don't feel like dealing with them, or they're just not working with me or something. So yeah, just, you could obviously, I think it's just a little bit harder now since I'm filming this, but start at the bottom, go to the top, start at the bottom, go to the top, and in the meantime deal with the bottom ones. So then the top ones, that scared me, so then the top ones can get a second to dry. Okay, so that's pretty much the first round. As you can see, it does make a difference. My lashes are a lot bigger here than they are here. So that's the first round of it. could do as many rounds as you want. It's just there's a point where it starts looking really heavy and they almost start feeling fibery and really fake. So you don't really want to get to that point. But like I said, it's entirely up to you. So you're going to go in again. So go in and then take it out. And then I never really wipe any of it off because I end up using all of it anyways. So again, just go. It's going to be harder to go from bottom to top, but just keep working with it. Just going. And the reason I like the bottom to top is that it looks really full at the bottom. It just kind of sets a foundation for the top ones to branch out in a good way so they don't get all tangled and clumpy. So, although they do kind of look... You've got to be kidding me. This always... Yep. Alright, anyways. Another thing I've noticed is that this isn't really easy to do with waterproof mascara. Because I feel like waterproof mascara just dries. It's obviously a different formula, but waterproof mascara just dries in a different way, so it kind of sucks. But all right, you can do the finishing touches. I mean, this is usually enough for me because I don't know, it's usually fine. But obviously, you see a big difference just with very cheap, very cheap mascara. Cheaper than even, like, it works even better than some of the really expensive mascaras I've tried before. Now, one thing you can do to help your lashes look even fuller is you can use like a liquid liner. So this is just the really cheap e.l.f. liner. And you can go like really deep in, like kind of, you know how your lashes are like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's like they curve and then you have your eyelid and then you have that little like corner where there's like nothing. Just make that dark, so you can either put dots or you can line it. So I'll try and do that on camera, but I'm not sure if this will work. But just go as close to the lash line as possible. And I mean, I don't mean like make a cat eye. I just mean like, if you want to make a cat eye, you can, but this is just for that extra oomph. Now, if you want to go flick it back out, you want to wait until your mascara dries to do this, but flick it back out, because obviously you see I have some issues here, but I always go back with just a little cotton swab or a Q-tip and then dip it in makeup remover. But like I said, makes a big difference. There's this eye, and then there's this eye, so... Obviously, some people prefer falsies, but this is just what I do. So I'm just going to finish my eyes, and then I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it was a good help. But I'll talk to you guys later.